This is a demonstration video for testing the faultiness of N-channel MOSFET. So here we have this NMOS. The first test is diode test. For this test you should have a multimeter with a diode mode in it. The first step is to just select the multimeter at its diode mode and connect the red probe of multimeter to its source and black one to its drain, and you should get a reading in between 0.4 to 0.7 at multimeter. That means your MOSFET is working fine. If you are getting any zero or open value, then your MOSFET is not working. So now moving to our second test, that is resistance test. In this test you should have a ohm meter or a multimeter with its resistance range. So for this test, just select the multimeter at its resistance mode in mega ohms, and we can see that the drain to source resistance is 3.2 mega ohms. That means our MOSFET is fine. If you are getting any value between 0 and any open value at multimeter, that means your MOSFET is faulty. Now we'll do our third test. This test required a ohm meter and a multimeter with its with a diode mode in it. So just first set the multimeter at its diode mode, and in this test we will trigger the gate by connecting the black probe to its source and by momentarily touching the gate of the MOSFET just to trigger it. This will trigger the gate of MOSFET. Now set the multimeter to its resistance range, and now we will check the resistance between drain and source, and here we are getting 0 ohms. That means our MOSFET is in its saturation state and it is triggered. Now for discharging the gate, we have to short the gate and drain by your finger or by just touching this multimeter probe. This will discharge the gate of MOSFET. Now again we will check the resistance between its source and drain, and I think I have to discharge it properly. Now we'll connect the probes in between drain and source, and we have a reading of again 3.2 ohms. So if your MOSFET is after triggering the MOSFET, if you are not getting 0 ohms at drain to source, that means your MOSFET is faulty. Now we will move to our fourth test, which doesn't require any multimeter or any kind of ohm meter. It just needs some little components, and this is the testing circuit of MOSFET, of N-channel MOSFET. And here MOSFET is connected in its high side configuration, in which the load is connected in between plus 5 volt and its drain, into its drain. Now the gate is triggered by this push button. Right now it is in its open state, so at output where the LED is not glowing. As we push this button, the LED should glow for a good MOSFET. So while we are pushing this button, the LED turns on, and when we release it, it again turns off. It means our MOSFET is fine. To know more about this, please refer our blog. Thank you.